Where is the best place to visit in Tokyo?
I really like a lot of the green parks,
Mhm.
green places in Tokyo. So right now we're in Yoyogi Park.
Yeah.
I love Yoyogi Park.
Travel Tokyo on YouTube. Hello buddies! This is Yanaka. Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to interview foreign people in Japan. I'm in Japan, so I know pretty much about Japan. However, for people who are from outside of Japan, they have different perspectives and also they may know what I don't know. So I'm going to ask them some questions such as the best place to visit in Japan to know more about Tokyo, Japan. Okay, let's get started. Are you ready for a journey? Let's go and see what's going on. Please subscribe my channel. So welcome to my channel.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, can I have your name?
I'm Ruby Leikomosan.
Okay, Ravi, nice to meet you then.
Nice to meet you too.
So for the first question, I'd like to ask you, where are you from?
So I'm from Canberra, the capital city of Australia.
Okay, that's very cool. It's the Canberra is in Australia. So right now, what do you do for a living?
So I'm a scientist. I work in an area called quantum measurement, where we try and use quantum systems to make very precise measurements.
Wow, that sounds very difficult to me. Yeah, it's pretty complex. So right now you live in Okinawa.
Yes, that's right.
So you just came to have a trip in Japan, and I mean Tokyo.
Yeah, that's right. So I live in Okinawa. I'm working at the Okinawa University for 2 years.
Okay. So can you tell me the reason to come to Japan?
Yeah, so after you get your PhD, as a scientist, you get 1 to 2 year contracts in lots of different countries, and it takes about 5 to 10 years before you find a permanent job.
Wow.
So I thought 2 years in Okinawa sounds like an adventure.
Wow, that's pretty good for us. Yeah. How long have you been here?
So I've just been here 6 months. I got here in August.
So that means half a year. So that means 1 or 2 more years to stay here and then go to the other country.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's fine. Enjoy the life in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me what is the best food? Best food, yeah. What is the best food for you?
So I think I love all Japanese food. It's all so good. So when I was in quarantine, we got these bento boxes, which were great.
Okay, very nice. So how about the favorite? Yeah, the best one.
My favorite. I really like the beef udon.
Beef udon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just so good. It's nice and warm in the winter.
Beef udon, not gyudon, right? So beef udon is like that noodle and
with the beef inside it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess something, but I don't know how to say it. So I put it in the subtitle on it. So how about the ramen?
Ramen. Oh, I love ramen too, but I just like the big noodles and the udon.
Have you tried ramen?
A long time ago. I haven't tried it this time.
Okay, so maybe can you eat any ingredients like pork, beef?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe tonkotsu is the best for you.
Tonkatsu ramen?
The noodle is very thin, so if you like, thick.
I'm sure I'll like it too.
Maybe tsukemen is the best.
Okay.
Okay. Can you tell me the best place in Tokyo?
My best place in Tokyo.
Or in Japan too.
Yeah. So in Tokyo, I really like where we are right now. It's just Ueno Park is just so beautiful.
So we are in the Ueno Park. So have you come to in the springtime?
No, never.
Okay, it's the best time to see in the springtime because there is so much cherry blossom all around in the Ueno Park.
Wow.
So if you have a chance to come back in the springtime, I really recommend that.
Yeah, I'll make sure I do.
Okay, thanks so much. So how about in Japan? Where is the best place for you?
So I came with my sister 2 years ago and we visited Matsumoto, and that was just really beautiful, like the castle over the lake at night. Yeah,
so
we loved it.
This is a pretty difficult answer though. So maybe Matsumoto is maybe in the Nagano prefecture, and I guess there is a castle in there. So then Matsumoto Castle.
Yes.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very fantastic. Okay, for the last, could you please give us a message?
No, I love Japan. Like the people are great, the food's great, everything's so beautiful. It's fun to walk around. I'm really grateful for Japan for having me.
Okay, thanks so much for today. So enjoy your time then.
Yeah, and I'll come back here in the summer.
Okay.
Give me a comment what you want to see.
Thanks for my YouTube channel. Thanks for the interview.
No problem.
Can I have your name, please?
Yes, my name is Caroline.
Okay, Caroline, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I would like to ask you about the travel in Japan.
Okay.
The first time. So where are you from?
I'm from France.
Okay, France. Which part of France are you from?
Northeast part of France, next to Germany.
Okay.
It's like it's quite of countryside and not really the image of Paris. It's really different, and there's nothing interesting there. But you can access Germany and Luxembourg and also Belgium in 30 minutes by car. So
Okay.
it's pretty convenient.
Okay, thanks so much. So, right now, what do you do for living?
I'm working as a freelance journalist.
Well, journalist.
In
So you
Japan.
are having an interview as well.
Yes, I'm doing the interviews
Okay.
usually. So
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks so much. So, as the next one is, what brought you Japan? So, what was the first reason to come to Japan?
I first came to Japan in 2017 for traveling, and it was about 1 month. And I really loved Japanese culture. So I wanted always. It was my dream to come to Japan. And when I came, it was really everything was obvious. I was feeling very close to the culture, and I really wanted to discover more. And also I had some Japanese friend who made me introduce the culture, but at that time I couldn't speak Japanese at all, so it was really difficult for me to communicate with them. So I said, okay, I need to come back in any ways. So I finished my master degree in France.
Yeah.
I worked for about 1 year to do some savings and come back to Japan in 2020, just before the pandemic.
Okay. Then after that, you start studying Japanese.
Yes, as soon as I landed Japan, I started to learn Japanese in a Japanese school called Akamonkai Nihongo Gakko.
Okay.
It's in Nippori, and I stayed there about 2 years. I was planning to study for about 1 year and a half, but with the pandemics, and I wanted to stay in Japan and find a way to stay and find a job. So I studied a little bit longer.
Okay. Sorry for the repeat question. How long have you been here?
It's now been 2 years
2 years.
since I've moved into Tokyo.
Okay. So you have pretty much experience to stay in Japan. So where is the best place to travel in Japan? And I mean in Tokyo first.
In Tokyo, in my case, I really love to walk from Yanaka Ginza.
Yanaka Ginza. Okay.
Yeah.
Yanaka Ginza.
Because it's really like a feeling, an atmosphere of kind of the countryside and the old Tokyo that I love a lot.
Okay.
And so I usually take my do a long walk from Nippori station, and then I go to Yanaka, and from the Yanaka I cross the Yanaka cemetery, and then I arrive in Sakuragi. It's a very nice place that you can find a good
Okay.
kisaten. and
Okay, good
stuff.
kisaten. Okay, kisaten is a cafe. Okay.
Yes.
So, how about in Japan? Where is the best place for you?
In Japan, there's a lot of places I like, but I think if I would choose one, it would be Kyoto.
Kyoto. Okay. What is the reason? Can you tell me the reason? Or the Kyoto is good.
Kyoto atmosphere, and there's so many beautiful temples and landscapes and traditional culture. You can feel it very deeply
Okay,
into.
I understand that because Kyoto is one of the the most traditional
Yes.
town in Japan. So yeah, to Kyoto I understand that. So how about what is the best food, Japanese food for you?
There's so many.
So can you tell me one, the best one?
The best one is maybe would be sushi.
Sushi.
Of course, yes.
How about which sushi? The best sushi for you?
The best
We have,
sushi.
Yeah, we have plenty of kinds of sushi.
Okay. I would say chutoro.
Chutoro, okay.
Because
the oily, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
so oily and
Oily tuna. Right?
tuna. Also ikura,
Ikura, okay.
and of course uni is very good. I like buri
Buri, okay.
also. But yeah.
Okay, that's so. Yeah, I love the buri and ikuras too. So your choice is very nice. Could you please give us a message to my viewers?
I think I would like the most fast as we can to get out of that pandemic, and that the people who need to come here to study and have dreams can actually came, and also tourists, and that life will be back to normal. That's what I really wish, and for everybody.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for today.
Thank you so much.
Please subscribe my channel.
Thanks for showing up on my video. Okay, can I have your name, please?
My name is Scott.
Okay, Scott, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from California, United States.
And what do you do for a living?
So I just graduated from college, and I'm here in Japan on a research grant.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, thanks so much. So next question is, what brought you to Japan?
I've had an interest in Japan for quite a long time now, and I studied literature in college, and part of that was Japanese literature. So I'm here studying Japanese literature and translation.
Okay, it's really happy to hear. How long have you been here?
Not super long. I've been here since September of 2021 now. So I guess about 6 months-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the best Japanese food for you?
I really like oyako donburi.
Oyakodonburi.
Yeah, like
Oyako donburi.
onaka ippai ni narimasu kara. Like I really like how I feel very full and happy
Okay,
after I eat oyako donburi.
that sounds very nice. But however, the gyudon or katsudon, the pork bowl or beef
Oh.
bowl, yeah, that's kind of similar, right?
Yes, yeah.
But what is the the reason the oyakodon is the best for you?
I like it because compared to like katsudon, like with more fried things, oyakodon is kind of
boiled.
healthy.
Okay.
But it still is really tasty. I also really like ramen,
ramen. Okay.
but I can't eat that every day.
Okay, which flavor or what kind of ramen is the best for you?
I really like karamiso. Yeah, like Hokkaido no miso.
Karamiso.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds
yeah,
really
miso.
interesting though. Miso. Wow,
Yeah.
that's so honored to hear that. Miso is one of the Japanese traditional the seasoning. So okay, that's famous.
Shoyu is also good, but miso is my favorite.
You're kind of is either Japanese. Okay, thank you. So where is the best place to visit in Tokyo?
Okay, so actually, right now, I'm in. Can I say 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
I really like a lot of the green parks,
Mhm.
green places in Tokyo. So right now we're in Yoyogi Park.
Yeah.
I love Yoyogi Park. You'll see people like playing instruments
Mhm.
and doing yoga
Yeah.
and doing really fun things like that I feel like I don't see people doing outside as much in Tokyo. So I really like Yoyogi Park for that. I really like Aoyama Cemetery.
Aoyama Cemetery. Okay,
暗いですけど、
Yeah.
すみません。
Okay.
But it's really beautiful. It's near Omotesando. It's near some of the shopping areas. So if you ever come to Tokyo, it's a nice break from the shopping. And I really like it because it's beautiful. It's open to the public, so you don't have to worry about intruding on a cemetery. It's for everybody.
Okay.
And also it has a lot of history with a bunch of really beautiful gravestones, and you don't see gravestones like that in I guess like outside of Japan or Asia. So it's really beautiful, and also there's even a little section for gaikokujin, like people who
in the
foreigners.
Aoyama Cemetery.
Yes, for people who died around like 1900.
Okay.
So a lot of like missionaries, teachers, people from like Meiji Jidai, like from the Meiji era or the Taisho era. So I just think it's interesting that it's right next to all this like modern shopping, but it's beautiful green and has a lot of history.
Okay.
Yeah, and then lastly, I really like Odaiba.
Odaiba is
Yeah,
good.
just for going to just hang out with friends on the weekend. Yeah.
Okay. How about the best place in Japan?
In
Have you been
Japan.
anywhere and outside
Yes.
outside of Tokyo?
I've been I just came back from Shirakawa-go
Shirakawa-go, yeah.
in
Gifu
Gifu.
Prefecture? Gifu.
Gifu-ken.
Okay.
Yeah, in Gifu. And that's really cool if you want to see traditional Japanese architecture. And it's really...
There is a lot of heritage
Yes.
in the Shirakawa, right?
Yeah. It's really well preserved, and there's a lot of information, everything you need to know
Yeah.
about how people lived and how they made their houses is there. And I like it because it's the village and the houses there's like they're thatched roofs, so with like reeds, I think. And it's those houses really dominate the village. They're really beautiful, they're large, and it's in a beautiful valley, so you really appreciate it. Whereas like in Kyoto, Kyoto is wonderful for like also traditional architecture, but there's a lot. Kyoto also has a lot of like modern or like 20th century, 21st century architecture mixed in with it, so it's not quite the same. And it's also like Yamato, like it's very like because Kyoto has like Heian Chinese influence too, so it's I don't know how to say it, but like it's very very like Japanese.
So you like history, literature?
Yeah.
Yeah, something about Japan, traditional Japan, right?
I mean, I like modern Japan too.
Okay.
I think for me right now, it's like my first year here, and all of these places, I can't see in the U.S., so I really want to visit them. But I like modern Japan too.
Okay, thank you. Do you have any advice when people come to Japan?
Yes, I would definitely say, of course, learn some Japanese phrases.
Okay. Can you give me a good Japanese phrase? Only one or two.
Okay, I would definitely say like onegaishimasu
Onegaishimasu.
is actually really good.
What does it mean?
It means like please. Basically, it means please,
Okay.
but in English, when you would say please a lot, you'd say onegaishimasu. But it really is when you are like asking something from somebody, and it really means like I'm asking humbly, and I like it because it's an extra bit of politeness that I think, say, if you're visiting and you are going to a cash register with items and you give like onegaishimasu, like I think it's very nice to do, because people already know konnichiwa and arigato. Make sure it's arigato gozaimasu, not just arigato. But people really are happy when foreigners use Japanese.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Yeah, if you're visiting. Yeah.
Okay. The onegaishimasu is the most useful word. So for the last, could you give us a message in your life in Japan?
Yeah, I would say Japan is wonderful. There is a lot to see. Tokyo, there's always something around the corner. It's very dense, so if you want to come and see new things every day, come to Tokyo.
Thank you so much for the interview, and enjoy your life in Japan.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks so much.
Did you enjoy the video? How was the interviews? I got wonderful comments, so those help me and this channel too. I will search and visit the place that they gave me today. It's gonna be so interesting. Okay, that's all for today. Did you like our video? If you did, click like button below and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I have social media accounts: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Links are in the description box, so please follow me. If you have any questions or things you want to see or things you want me to try, just give me a comment. I'm looking forward to them. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.